So we're here back on the Shure booth, and I'm going to talk you through Axing Digital now. Axing Digital was brought out about a year ago, or released a year ago I should say, and it replaces two of our wireless microphone lines, both UHFR and Axing Analog. It's been designed as our super top tier wireless microphone system, designed for all manner of mission critical gigs like NFL or Super Bowl, that kind of thing, or gigs and shows and tours. We have a common receiver platform, a super wideband receiver spanning about 160 or 180 megahertz or so, and with those we match two types of transmitters. We have the AD type of transmitters, they're the non-remote control style transmitters, and we also have the ADX transmitters. These are the ones that have the remote control built into them and the ability to change frequencies live on the fly. Some cool features we have with Axing Digital are channel quality. These little 5 purple bars tell us how good the actual signal is. Normally with a radio system you have only channel strength to give you an idea of if you've got a good signal or not, but now, because this is a digital system, we can also send a pilot bit along to the receiver. So if the receiver gets all of the pilot bit code information, it will give you a 5 bars out of 5. If it starts to drop to 2, 3 or 4, 3 or 2 bars, you start to get an indication that I'm getting a bit close to the noise floor, or perhaps this is going to get a bit close with some interference as well. So an extra indication to tell you just how good the system is doing at a given point in time. Again, with the AD transmitters, if you get interference, you're going to have to find a new frequency and tune the transmitter onto that locally. But with the ADX transmitters, we can actually talk to the transmitters locally via this guy here, the AD610. It's a Show-Link access point operating in the 2.4 gig Zigbee spectrum. So if we want to send a command to a transmitter to change frequency, we can do so. If you do change frequency with these guys, the ADX2, handheld, or any of the other body packs, you will get a tiny little dropout while it changes frequency. But with the ADX2, we've got 2 versions of it. The standard one that transmits on 1 frequency, and also the ADX2 FD that can transmit on 2 frequencies. Therefore, if you get interference on one, you can fix that issue on 1 frequency whilst the other one remains on air perfectly. We've got a typical ADX1 here as well, which has got a nice little rechargeable battery inside. The AD transmitters use our standard Shure SB900 rechargeable batteries that can be used in any of the standard chargers, but all of the ADX are recharge only. They all come with a separate battery. They're supplied with 2 batteries each, which you can easily put into either a rack mount charger or any of the other charging solutions over here. The other cool thing we've got is this guy here. This is our brand new micro body pack. It's just been designed for theatres or applications where the micro body pack really needs to be hidden very closely. It's often used in theatres where it's hidden around the back of someone in their dress or something. That's why I built it almost like a smooth pebble shape, so it doesn't actually dig into someone's back. It's got an internal antenna, which means it's less stuff to dig into someone's back, also less wear and tear, and also better for ingress protection as well. The only connection is the LEMO 3 connector here. We don't do this with an IP, sorry, not an IP, a TA4F connector, and it's also rechargeable. It's got its recharge battery, just forms the back of the pack just here. Which is also compatible with the rest of the battery stuff as well. So again, I think for a quick 2 or 3 minute whiz over, I think that'll do. But this is Axing Digital, and you can find more information on www.shure.eu. Thanks.